And welcome to the latest of my macrame tutorials. This tutorial is for a simple macrame angel. So the resources I have today are a 2cm wooden hoop. I've got the 3mm single twist in natural. Now I've chosen the single twist because it's easier to brush out and you get that really nice feathered effect. I've also got some of the 3mm metallic in champagne. I've got my pet brush to brush out. I've got my pair of Fiskars razor scissors, which give a really nice sharp edge. And I'm also working on my cork board. So what you are going to need is you're going to need 6 lengths of the 3mm natural at 20 centimetres, and then you are going to need 8 lengths at 30 centimetres. I will pop that in the comments. You will also need a length of the metallic or whichever colour you choose instead, and that length will need to be 30 centimetres too. Okay, you get yourself sorted, get everything you need, grab a cup of tea or coffee, and we'll get going. Okay, so I've cut all my lengths and I'm going to put the shorter ones and the metallic one up there for now. And I've got my 8 lengths of the 3mm single twist, and this is going to form like the body of the angel. So before we do anything, we just need to spend a bit of time brushing it out. Okay, so excuse the noise for a minute. Okay, as always, I brush it one side, it will still twist, and then I turn it over and brush it the other side. It will take a bit of brushing out, but it's worth it because it gives a really nice effect. Okay, I'm going to turn it over again. Okay, I'm going to do the other side as well. Okay, so what you need to do is you just need to spend a few minutes just making sure that is all completely brushed out, and then I'll show you how we attach it to the ring. Okay. Okay, so now you can see it's pretty much brushed out, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to feed this now through the wooden hoop. It might just take a bit of wiggling. Okay, and we want to make it sort of like half length, so the ends meet, so it's equal. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to brush it out again a bit more. Okay, and this is like, so it's going to be the angel's dress. And it might just take a bit of brushing out. But imagine I've done all that side, then I'm going to turn it over and do the other side as well. Okay, right, so that is going to be the angel's dress. I can brush out the rest of it shortly. What I'm going to do now, make sure it all looks nice and neat and it's in the right direction. And what I'm going to do here now is with the metallic cord, I'm going to do a wrap knot. So I'm going to take my 30cm metallic cord, I'm going to fold it back probably about 7 or 8 centimetres, and then that loop needs to be pointing down towards the bottom of the angel. And then this is really important that you hold it all together, and you've got this tail left exposed here because that's going to tighten the knot once we've done it. And then with the long cord, we're going to basically just twist it around. Now with this metallic cord, it does untwist a lot easier. All right, so I'm just going to twist it round. Now before I do the second twist, I'm just going to make sure that all that top bit's nice and neat. Okay, and I'm going to twist it round again so it sits underneath the first twist. Okay, and I'm going to twist it round another time, and I think I'll probably just do one more. So I've done 4 twists around. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that tail through the loop that we had. Okay, and then the tail that we'd left exposed at the top, I'm going to pull that, and then what will happen is that this wrap knot, you have to be quite firm with it, this wrap knot, the loop will go behind the wraps. Okay, and you just have to make, as long as you make sure that you've done it nice and tight and held it all together, okay, you can see that you've got that nice pattern, and it shows the definition between the 4 wraps. Okay, you can twiddle it and just make sure it all looks nice and neat and stuff. And then all you need to do with these ends, and again you can always save the ends and use them for another project, just snip and snip, which is why it's good to have really sharp pair of scissors. And then if you want to hide the ends, just use the end of your scissors, and I just tuck those in. Okay, so there I've now got the angel's dress or body or whatever you want to call it. And what I can do now is I can carry on brushing it out. I can make it feather out like a dress. Okay, and you can see the more you brush it out, the more open it becomes. And if, like I say, if you want to, you can make it sort of like so it's a wide bottom dress. Okay, so there we go with the main part of the angel. Okay, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the wings before I do any trimming with the scissors. Okay, because you can decide how long you want your angel to be. You could do ones of various sizes, it's entirely up to you. Okay, so now I'm going to take my 20cm cords, and I'm going to attach them to the ring with a lark's head knot. So I'm going to make the ends meet, pop the loop through the ring, okay, open the loop out, grab the tails, and there you go, there's one. Okay, so we're going to do 3 either side. So I'll do that now. Okay, so there's 3 for that side. And again, we'll be doing more brushing out again in a minute. And then I'm going to add the 3 for the other side. Okay, so there we go, I've got 3 for either side. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to carry on brushing these cords out until I'm happy that they're all nice and feathered, and then I'll show you how we trim it. Okay, do that now and I'll meet you in a sec. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is, now I've brushed it all out, I'm just going to make that bit, there we go, it's a bit flatter. Now I've brushed it all out, it's nice and flat and it's nice and feathered and full. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to decide how long I want my fairy's dress or my angel's dress to be. Okay, so I think I'm just going to make sure it's all even. Okay, and this is where the nice sharp pair of scissors comes in handy. Well, in fact, very handy. Make sure you've got all the strands. Okay, and then you can brush it out again. And tidy up, there we go. Tidy up any bits that are a bit wonky. Okay, there we go. That's nice and neat now at the bottom. Okay, and then I'm going to do the same with the wings. You can obviously take a bit more time and care than me. Okay, and then the second wing, making sure I'm sort of like equal. And then you can brush it out again to make sure that you're happy with it. Okay, look, so I've got a few strands there that are a bit wonky. And if you're anything like me, that side is slightly shorter than that side. So I'm going to go back over here and I'm going to try and neaten it up. But once you're happy with that, that's it, you're pretty much done. So what you can do is you can use another cord for the hanger, or you can use a bit of thread or a bit of ribbon, and yeah, you can either have them hanging on your tree, or you can make a garland, or you can have them as just window decorations. Yeah, the choice is yours. So I'm going to spend a bit of time tidying this up now, just to make sure it's all nice and even and straight. And there you go. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. If you have, please make sure you hit the subscribe button and click on the little bell so you are notified when I do new tutorials. Leave a comment. Yeah, I'm on Instagram and Facebook, so if you do make them, why not send us some pictures? All right, thanks for watching and I'll see you next time.